Yo, what's good?
Oh,
Class, Underworld Society. We're here with another interview. We're here with
TekfromBoston. Oh yeah, good stuff.
Alright, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Tech.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm from Boston. It's in the name. Tech from Boston. That's TEK from Boston on all platforms. I was raised in Boston. That's all I know. All things Celtics, all things Red Sox, all things Bruins, Patriots. Straight Boston bred. You dig? And I would consider myself more of an entertainer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I do a lot of work in the entertainment business. I don't mind being in front of the camera every now and again, but I'd rather be behind the scenes, controlling the situation and making sure that, everything is going more than just smooth. It goes great. Make sure the person in front of the camera looks great. Make sure the editing goes great. Make sure everyone gets paid. Make sure everyone gets there on time. That's why I like doing all that kind of behind the scenes kind of stuff. So, that's where I thrive and I I inspire the most, it seems.
Talk to us about, I remember earlier in your career, I was part of the film crew. I was helping you film the Cooking with Tech.
That's right. Yeah.
So talk to us about Cooking with Tech.
Cooking with Tech. So that was the I had 2 seasons of a cooking show called Cooking with Tech. The Gomez Films pitched the idea to me that you should do something different. Like you shouldn't do a podcast like everybody else. You shouldn't just do like a talk show or do a bunch of music videos. I was doing videography and photography at the time. He was like, he was showing me the ropes and the editing and then the behind the scenes on certain things of like music videos and film and stuff like that. So, he seen I had a knack for it. So I was like, I want to do something. I just don't know what. And he pitched the idea, like, I could see you on camera being like a comedian, doing something like comical relief. And I was like, I love cooking and shit, so what if I do a cooking show? And he was like, that's a great idea. You cook every week. I was barbecuing every day, every season, fall, winter. It didn't matter. I was barbecuing. I was outside on the grill in the snow barbecuing.
I can attest to that.
You know what I'm saying? So it made sense. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I do have a culinary arts background. I went to college for culinary arts. I worked at many restaurants. I've had many titles in the restaurant industry, so I understand cooking culinary arts to a more in-depth degree. So it made sense. So we did that. They shot my first 3 episodes, and now I'm on season 3, and here we are. It's about to be a biggest season, the best season yet, biggest season yet. So I'm pretty excited about that.
You mentioned that you changed the name to the show.
Yeah, so it was Cooking with Tech. This season we're gonna change it. It's revamped completely. We started about 4 years ago, going 4 years ago, and COVID happened. I had season 1 was already in the bag, only like 9 episodes, and then we shot season 2 in 2 months, and was able to put out some content during COVID, but it was hard to do new filming and do new episodes and stuff. So we took a break. And I had to learn the cooking show game. I had to understand it more, and the best way I could do that was as soon as COVID was lifted off. It was not done, but it was able to like travel and do more. I've been traveling, I've been traveling and learning and just shadowing people and going to different restaurants, tasting different foods, trying different cuisines from different cultures. I've been traveling the world a little bit.
All right. Talk to us about that.
Traveling, so me and my girl, we don't have a team with us. I don't got my bodyguards and all that shit no more. I had fun doing all that, but
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Right? I had bodyguards and assistants.
I
had a whole entourage. You know what I mean? But truth be told, I was ended up like Hammer. So I ain't trying to go broke. I just trying to play the part. I want to be the one that invests into the part. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the guy that people go to for advice and to learn and see what I went through. But oh shit, okay, So the only way you can do that is by going out there and putting yourself out there. I figured Ain't no one gonna give me no handouts. Ain't no one gonna give me no money. You know, if I'm not gonna give the money back and profit, return wise. So I figured, why not do it all yourself? Use your own money. You be your own boss. Can't no one be above you. It's all on you and when you want to, how you want to do it. So I invested into myself. I also invested into a local artist in Boston named Exit Fame. Okay, we'll talk about him in a minute, but right now, because I was able to do that, I was able to, look out for other people. I was able to look out for not just myself. I look out for my team, look out for, families off rip. My kids, their mothers, that's automatic. So bringing them up I don't even need to. That if I get paid, they get paid too. You feel me? So everybody else comes after that, and everything else comes after that. So family first, and then this business second. And I just was like, I gotta do something different. So me and my girl decided we're gonna do our own show, and COVID ain't gonna stop us, and we started traveling. First place out of the USA was to Dubai. So, from Dubai to Italy.
How was Dubai? How was that?
I mean, Dubai was a two-week experience. I didn't want to fucking leave. I did not want to leave, bro. I just want this. Bro, I'm still to this day looking at property in Dubai. I'm looking at property all over the country and all over the world right now. But look, right now my next step is real estate in different countries from our experience from traveling to those countries. So Dubai was just a great experience. The culture. The food was amazing. The people were amazing. The land, it was different. Deserts and the hot and the heat and everything. I did a lot. I did a lot out there. A lot of adventures. Every day was something new. It was a new adventure. It was amazing though. But you guys stay tuned. Me and my girl have a show coming out. I'm her co-host. It's Angel and Tech. Travel the world. We're still working on the name, but you'll see it come out. We're doing a lot of traveling. We're doing a lot of reviews, renting restaurants, different clubs and places to go to when you travel all over the world, all over the country in America and around the world. So you guys stay tuned for that. But because of that, I also got to do more eating. I got to do more culinary experience. I got to go to restaurants and talk to chefs and meet different people around the world that cook differently and in different ways in their culture. So that inspired me to do even more this season. I'm not just going to be just doing cooking. I'm not going to be just doing interviewing. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be eating. I'm going to be talking shit. I'm going to be letting you know my opinion about foods and places where to go, Oh yeah, good stuff. My favorite place to eat so far has been Italy. Yeah, Italy was like, nothing was too salty, nothing was over seasoned, nothing was undercooked, nothing was overcooked. Everything was right in the middle, perfect. Like the ingredients, it's like they grew them in their backyard, plucked it out the garden, and made it right there in front of you. It was just fresh, bro. Like there was no. I mean, they did McDonald's and stuff like that out there, or whatever. But like we didn't eat no fast food. We ate like all the pastas. We ate things that we couldn't even pronounce. Ciao bad. Like we was just in there just trying to speak the language. Grazie, excuse. We was just in the moment about while you're out there. We was there for 2 weeks also. Yeah, about 2 weeks in Italy. So we just tried to have the experience. We went from Rome. We backpacked all over Italy. So we went. We ate in Rome. We lived in Rome. We didn't live. We stayed in Rome. We stayed in Rome for 3 days. Then we stayed in Florence for 3 days, and we stayed in Venice. But it's an island off of Venice called Murano Island. Beautiful place, beautiful. You have to go. Also, watch the show. Angel and Tech Travel the World. You'll see us. It's Venice is like it is. There's no cars. Everything's taxi. Water taxi, excuse me. If you're on the water, you're water taxiing everywhere. There's food on the street. There's gift shops everywhere. There's restaurants everywhere. There's all kind of stuff. Also, shout out to Groupon. I need sponsorship, all right? Because Groupon was our best friend everywhere we go, okay? Groupon's popping. I need that sponsorship now, okay? Oh yeah, get some Groupon.
What do you have in store for the future as far as the cooking show, you already told us about the show that you have with your girl. Mm-hmm. But what else do you have? So
I mentioned Exit Fame. Shout out to Exit Fame and the whole Exit Fame camp right now. All the Exit Famers. Shout out to y'all also. Those are the fans. If you know, you're an Exit famer. He's I'm unofficially his road manager. I've been his friend for more than 10 years. We were really close. That's my brother. I know his family, and I know everybody in his camp. We all click, we all link. Everyone got my number. I got their number. When I say road management, I want to focus more on, because I like I said, I've been in the entertainment business for a long time. So I used to do songwriting. I did touring with Def Jam artists. I wrote songs. I've been on stage. I've done all kind of things, musically wise. But mostly behind the scenes now. So that was a long time ago when I was doing that stuff. So understanding that, and then where I'm at now, it's it's a little different, but it's kind of the same business, entertainment wise. So just seeing my homie come from his struggles and overcoming all the things that he's that you would assume would keep someone down. He did the opposite. He came up and he rose, and he's still rising right in front of my face, and it's like amazing to be a part of and to watch. So whatever I can do to help him, I'm there. I'm a call away. He knows it. Yo, bro, I got you. So that's what that is. If you see him out the state, out the country, I'm there. I'm right next to him. So road management, flights, hotels, rentals, whatever you need, we'll figure it out, and I'll make the calls. I'll make it happen. Less stress on his part. It's just so he can focus on being an artist and focus on, being on stage and doing these interviews and all the things that he be doing. Cause this dude is, he's the hardest working man in entertainment I know in Boston right now. Like, I think I be doing stuff and I'm doing a lot. This dude don't stop. Exit fame does not stop working. He just wakes up and he's on go. And mind you, he doesn't do no drugs. He doesn't drink. This dude's sober for more than 3 years now, and it's fucking inspirational like crazy. Like, I got a beer right here next to me. It's a hot ass day. So I'm like, oh, a nice little beer. Not even a beer for this man. But he won't want to smoke a blunt, joint, none of that shit. So that's inspirational for me to have that kind of control. And then you be rapping. You don't gotta be a gangster rapper. You don't gotta be singing on him. He talk about whatever he want. He talk about the Lord. He talk about how God saved him. He talk about what he's been through. You know what I mean? He don't glorify no negativity. He just letting you know what he's been through. It's just dope to see his progression and his level up. It's mind blowing. You know what I mean? Inspirational. So. Once again, shout out to Exit Fame and the whole team. You know what I'm saying? We just he got next. He did a couple of shows on the Middle East tour. He will be on this season of the Get Some cooking show. Get Some the show. I got a couple of other artists. Show Lee from Connecticut. He was also on the Middle East tour. I got Boss John. And my guy Boss, he's doing big things. He just got 2 plaques on iTunes, so shout out to him and his team. Gold stacks, I see you maybe get some. Just shout out to the whole team, you know what I mean? Like, everybody that fucks with me and fucks with us, and just stay tuned, see what's to come. We got a lot coming,
Right.
Nothing's guaranteed. So if you believe in this, and this is really what you would like, really what you want to do. If you really want to be an entertainer, if you really want to be a comedian, an actor, or a singer, or a songwriter, if you want to be in this business, you can't give up. You gotta really put your all into it and literally invest into yourself. There's no such thing as a handout, and if there is, you just one of the lucky few who got a handout and you blew up, and fine. But some folks get a handout, and they still can't maintain. It's not too hard to get up there and get noticed. It's hard as fuck to maintain. It's really hard to maintain that status of you want to be a celebrity, you want to be famous, you want to be rich and famous, you want to get somewhere and have a big name, household name. It's a lot of work into doing that. You just can't stop. So make sure you invest in yourself and you don't look for no handouts. You just non-stop working, because that's all I've been doing. And also I got a little sidetracked about just wanting to get famous, wanting to get rich, in my 20s, and I'm in my 30s now, so I've been in the game for more than 15 years, so right now, I'm more focused on, hey, I know I can do this if I invest in myself and I properly plan, you know, my 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's a whole nother subject right there. It's the 5 P's. It's the 5 P's. You know what I'm talking about? I'll get something. You know what's up. It's the 5 P's, okay? That's one motto of life that I live by. And if you do those things, and once you properly prepare for everything that you possibly could think of ahead of time, you don't have no room for anger or negativity. You can just deal with stuff as they come. You take it step by step, day at a time. You don't get overwhelmed and go, oh my God, I'm going to quit because no. This is one situation, this is one issue, this is another issue. You deal with this one first, you deal with this one next, and you deal with this one next, and you don't get overwhelmed. And of course, live life, you gotta have fun. I'm talking about have fun with this. It's the whole point, to have fun, not just get money, okay? So once again, you live life, you have fun, and of course, always, oh yeah, get some. My guy Gomez, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.